What's up, everybody? Namaste. It's Wokeley again. I'm gonna take these off. I think I'm safe in here. It's Wokeley Starbucks back again, speaking truth to power. And today, I gotta talk about something that's really been bugging me. It's got me agitated. It's really problematic, and it's these stupid conservatives saying that Biden's putting kids in cages. So I'm just going to explain this to you. This is not what you think it is. These stupid conTURDatives, okay? Let's go through this. First off, you probably saw the Washington Post article that says that Biden's opened the first migrant facilities for children. Straight off the bat, Washington Post is notoriously right-wing. We know this. So whatever they say, you can't trust it. If they say something that you don't agree with, that I don't agree with, you can't trust it. That's the right-wing writers. We know that there's some fascism in there. Bezos owns it. Hello. He's notorious right-winger himself. And not to mention, he's extremely rich, which makes him a terrible person. Okay, so they're facilities for children. They're facilities for migrant children, but they're not kids in cages. When Trump did it, it was kids in cages. Trump literally ripped families apart. He ripped children from their mothers and threw them in cages like zoo animals in cages. And what we've got here, what we've got Biden doing is completely different. Because these he had specially constructed to be, they're pretty much like Sky Zone. Have you been into Sky Zone? Or what are the other ones called? Where they're full of trampolines and like stuffed animals and stuff like that. And wait a minute. Washington Post says these are facilities that Trump used. So again, Washington Post going fascist right wing on us. That's misinformation. You can't trust that. And these things, first off, now if you can even trust these pictures from Washington Post, let me just show you something here. Just take a look at these. Does that look like cages to you? Look at, there's a picture. Do you see the picture? That's not cages. Those aren't cages. Those aren't cages. There's nothing cage-like about that at all. You saw it. I just showed you. It's more like they're like boxed enclosures with bars to look out of. It's not a cage. Come on, a cage? A cage. No, you're inside a box that has bars that you can't escape from, but you can look through the bars and look out them. It's not a cage. It's not like a cell. And these idiot conservatives keep saying, oh, Biden's putting kids in cages when liberals said Trump put kids in cages. No. Next thing, the Washington Post was even critical of Biden's plush. They're like kind of like motels, sort of like Motel 6s. Washington Post even threw a few shots in there. Ooh, typical. But they said, okay, these facilities are for kids aged 13 to 17. I know I don't have to tell you. We all know. All progressives like us know. I mean, at 13 years old, you are more than mature enough to choose your own gender. You know, you can get an abortion if you want at 13. You're totally mature enough, and you are your own person. Nobody can tell you what you can be and what you can't be at 13. So why are they calling them kids? First off, can we talk about that? That's not cool. Last thing I want to say, when Trump was literally throwing literal kids in literal cages like animals and like throwing them, animal food, our queen, AOC, Queen Ocasio-Cortez, she spoke truth to power. She put out many tweets with the clappy hands in between the words. She called them concentration camps. Concentration camps. That's what she said. She stood by the fence. You saw it and I saw it. Dressed in white, feminine power. And she cried real tears for those kids because they were in real cages. These kids they're not kids. They're not in cages. They're in Motel 6s mixed with Sky Zone. You saw it until Queen Ocasio-Cortez comes out with some hand clapping Twitter. Truth to power is not concentration camps. Don't let the conTURDatives fool you. Don't let right-wing Washington Post fool you. We know what's going on, okay? This is Wokely, Starbucks. Support me, Patreon, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all that stuff. I'll talk to you soon.